Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Rob. It is a feel-good Friday, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is. Lots to feel good about today, right?
Yeah. You know, I'm grateful for this New England weather. It might sound really weird right now, but, you know, when I first got up this morning, it was gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I was thinking, okay, what am I going to talk about on Feel Good Friday? I'm going to talk about all the people who are going to be out running on the road soon and getting ready for the Marshfield Education Foundation 5K. So let's share the road with everybody. And then I come to this studio and wham, different weather. But thankfully I had WATD to listen to realize, okay, I got to prepare. I got to plan ahead. I've got WATD telling me that this weather that you're experiencing right now is not going to last.
No.
So interesting. I mean, we could live anywhere in the country where nothing changes, right? Our weather changes within the hour.
Oh, yeah.
New England weather, I love it.
It's
New England weather.
Never boring. Never boring, that's for sure. And it's always interesting, but you're right. I mean, earlier this morning, I think when you were waking up, the sunshine was just so bright.
It was beautiful.
It was crazy. It was
a blue sky, sun shining. I'm thinking, I'm gonna run out on the road. I'm gonna go out and run on the road and get ready for this road race. But I didn't. I went to the gym anyhow.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. There'll be plenty of time for running. And you wanted to talk about running because you were saying the MEF road race. So tell us all the details about that.
It's so great. It's the 13th anniversary of this wonderful event down at Brant Rock, highlighting Brant Rock and all of the wonderful establishments down there as well. But March 18th, Saturday, St. Patrick's Day weekend, is the 13th annual MEF road race. And every year they do this, and it's a wonderful flat track for those who don't get a chance to warm up. It's almost that first test. How out of shape am I? Mm-hmm. That's what I always ask myself. How out of shape am I? How much work do I need to do to get back into shape? Is at the MEF 5K. March 18th, 2023, 10 a.m., marshfieldfoundation.org. And I want to talk about that foundation for a bit, too.
Yes, please do.
So most towns in your area, and if they don't, get involved, throw some elbows and make it happen, have these education foundations. Duxbury has an amazing one, and they have a wonderful fundraiser. I think it's around 4th of July. They do a similar road race, but Marshfield raises a significant amount of the money that goes toward these wonderful projects. So Tom Miller got the whole 5K going and really gave an injection to this foundation. And what they do is teachers put together a grant, a proposal. I want to do something outside the box. Strike that. There is no box, right? It's not budgeted within the school committee budget, the town budget, but I want to do this because it's going to enhance everybody, the whole community, the students, the teachers, everybody. So I want to do this. Here's my plan, and here's how much it's going to cost. So then the MEF, which is, we've talked about the public-private partnerships, this is a private partnership. They raise funds for this. So that grant comes through, it's analyzed through metrics, analytics. The really smart people figure out whether the rubrics are where it should be, and then the team gets together and votes and says, let's give $50,000 to that great idea. Let's give $5,500 to that great idea. And a lot of this money, probably, I don't know what the facts are, but John Gibberti running that president role, that leadership role, would know. But this 5K road race raises a tremendous amount of money for this exact purpose. So come on down, marshfieldfoundation.org, sign up, run, be part of it, get involved, understand what your community is doing and how you can be a part of it, right? It's not always about cutting checks. Volunteer, help park cars, help be a part of this amazing experience and situation. Feels good.
Yeah, it certainly does feel good. If people want to find out more, Mark, that are listening, maybe they, just new to town or hearing about this for the first time, always saying, I'm looking for something to get involved with.
This is a great one.
How do you do that?
Marshfieldfoundation.org.
Okay.
Go to the website. You'll see right away, boom, really good graphics is the registration for the 5K. So that's step one.
Okay.
Right? And you're going to see everybody who's involved on that day. They're all hustling around, volunteering. How can I help? That's the most beautiful question you can ask. How can I help?
MarshfieldFoundation.org. And you're going to be running?
Laboring.
Okay.
Lumbering. Figuring out how out of shape I am. But we're going to be down there. We have a tent. We've been a co-sponsor of this event since the very beginning.
Ah, okay.
13 years ago. I was on the initial board. It is a really, really amazing organization. And anybody on the South Shore, look into whether or not your town has an education foundation. It's such a wonderful cause, and it makes sense. Public-private partnerships always do.
All right, check that out. Marshfield Foundation. And what's the date of the race that's coming up?
So it's always
St.
every
Patrick's?
year. Yep. It's
right.
always the Saturday of St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
So whatever it is closest to. And this year it's the 18th, day after.
Okay. 18th.
So if you have a few too many Guinness on Friday, come and run, and you'll feel great.
You will feel great.
You'll get that runner high, as they say.
Feel Good Friday. We love talking about things every week at this time that we should feel good about, and that's a great one. And you're right. And you know, hats off to Marshfield and the other communities as well. And maybe if your community doesn't have one, that's something you can start.
Yes, why not?
All right. We also wanted to get into some topics we do every Friday. Stiles Law is located, by the way, on Route 139 in Marshfield, stiles-law.com. I know you can vote for them in the Boss Awards because I did.
Oh,
Stiles
thank
Law.
you, Rob.
I will say it because I know, you're so very modest. But yeah, you can vote. I said, oh, I think I know them. Click. All right.
You could 5-star us too, you know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. 5-star Friday.
Yep.